Hello friends and welcome to edition 8 of Hurricane Matthew. Here we are, October 7th, 2016 at 12:40 in the post-meridian, yep, a little bit after lunch. So, on to the story. Here we have the hurricane. Still at category 4 at the moment and, oh yeah, wicked. But, on to revenge! 25 Waffle houses closed amid Hurricane Matthew. Here's what that means about the storm. Yeah, I really don't give a crap what it means about the storm. I used to work at Waffle House. In fact, I worked at two of them. They were in Missouri, not in Florida, but it sucks working at the Waffle House. It bites nuts. It looks like fun because that's what the waitstaff does, and meanwhile, customers usually just piss us off. Another policy of Waffle Houses that I'm not really a fan of is their open kitchen policy, where you can see the cooks doing all the things. Oh, it's great for you guys. Imagine it from the cook's point of view. He's got enough shit on his plate, your son's plate, their plates, and all the other tables' plates. That's a lot of fucking plates. You really shouldn't have to be getting stared at while he's doing his job, or her, whatever. Point is, open kitchen is horrible. It really is. As a cook, you're getting stared at all day long. You're doing anything, people are watching everything that you do, and nobody likes to work under those conditions. So, revenge! Now, on to a story. Matt Drudge suggests government may be lying about Hurricane Matthew. Matt Drudge, author of the conservative media site DrudgeReport.com, is being ridiculed over his tweets in advance of Hurricane Matthew's arrival in Florida. Thursday afternoon and early Friday morning, the conservative firebrand took to Twitter to imply that the storm might not be as powerful as government officials say it is. First he tweeted, "The deplorables are starting to wonder if government has been lying to them about Hurricane Matthew intensity to make exaggerated point on climate." Alright, I think I see where this nutcase that I've never heard of before now is going to be going with this stuff. It's the government's lying, and it's some kind of government cover-up to blah 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 blah, insert Illuminati here. Drudge was apparently referring to Hillary Clinton's description of some of Donald Trump's supporters as deplorables. Just a few minutes later, Drudge wrote, "Hurricane Center has monopoly on data. No way to verify claims. NASA ground observations did not match statements. 165-mile-an-hour gusts? Where? Probably in the fucking ocean, you retard." The National Hurricane Center is a division of the federal government's National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. So, yeah, 165. Wasn't that when Matthew was a Category 5? Was, when he had those kind of speeds? So how about this? Show us, demonstrate to us how this hurricane wasn't doing 165 miles an hour. Why don't you pour over the data that, NOAA have on this hurricane at that point in time that you're questioning? Try doing some science instead of just spouting useless assertions with no basis in reality other than your own fucking feely-feels. And in the wee hours of Friday morning, Drudge tweeted, "Don't blame Mother Nature, blame mankind," with an unflattering photo of a windswept Clinton and a link to an article on the website climatedepot.com. The Climate Depot article downplays a possible link between extreme weather and climate change. As NPR previously reported, officials have urged or ordered millions of Americans along the storm's path to head inland. In Haiti, where Matthew landed as a Category 4 storm, at least 280 people were killed, according to local officials. Since Drudge's tweets questioning the severity of the storm and official warnings about it, he's drawn sharp rebuke, as you rightfully should. Democratic U.S. Representative Keith Ellison tweeted, "So irresponsible. If you're in the path of Hurricane Matthew, do not listen to this man. Stay safe." I agree completely. Greg Fishel, chief meteorologist of WRAL-TV in Raleigh, North Carolina, tweeted, "Whatever respect I had for Drudge, which was minimal to start with, was destroyed with this tweet. How insanely asinine can one be?" Well, I think you're dealing with a conspiracy nut. Others on social media suggest Drudge go to Florida himself to really find out just how dangerous Matthew might be, and take in those two tweets, drink them in, read them. Yeah, I mean these are pretty good ways of telling them to basically put up or shut up. Drudge's tweets tap into a sentiment held by some that climate change is not real, a view at odds with the overwhelming consensus of scientists. Trump, the Republican Party's nominee for president, has said several times that climate change is a hoax. Trump tweeted that it was a myth created by the Chinese. The later he said he was joking. As NPR's Daniel Kurtzleben, I'm probably butchering the crap out of that, I apologize, reported 2016 seems to have been a year full of conspiracy theories, and they've been very hard to shake. At a campaign event Thursday night, Trump urged people to stay safe and praised Florida Republican Governor Rick Scott for his leadership as the storm nears. He even offered a sort of warning to those in its path. It looks like it's a big one, and it looks like it's going to be a bad one. It looks like. Hopefully, it takes that right turn. Oh God, just even trying to read stuff that Trump has said makes my head hurt. So, yeah, called it just a conspiracy nutcase, just saying more Alex Jones type stuff, you know, it's the government, they're trying to make us all into slaves for the sexless robots, that's why the trannies exist, and whatever fucking other nonsense he comes out with. Oh, dear God. But anyway, to wrap this one up, 8 installments of Hurricane Matthew. I'm actually impressed that I've managed to stick with it this long. So at this point, I think it's safe to assume I'm going to keep going with it. You know, it's kind of fun. Plus, you know, it's a hurricane. Yeah. Don't we all love things that suck and blow? Yeah, anyway, so, peace! Oh, wait, wrong hand.